Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Eternal Flames. My name's Blaze. If you can tell, I'm not as sniffly or coughing as I was before, but I'm making a video because I done goofed. Went to work the other day, Thursday to be precise. This video will probably come out Saturday, I hope. And after I got to work, I was feeling severe pain. Now Wednesday I worked, I came in a little bit early because they needed me. And I even told them, if you need me, you give me a ring. And they did. And, yeah, they gave me a ring, and everything. And in all due honesty, I went to work. By the end of it, I was hurting a bit. Like, okay, whatever. I'll be fine. I'll keep on going. Went into work the next day, which I only had like a 5-hour day, which is a pretty short day. And by the 5-hour day, I was really hurting. My coworkers and even my boss were like, "Are you even gonna make it through the day?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll make it through the day." And I did. I kept my promise. I don't like breaking promises. I really don't. As much as it happens on my YouTube channel, I feel awful about that all the time. But I pushed through Thursday. There was no pushing through Friday. There was no even going in Friday, which was yesterday. I screwed up really bad because I essentially could not straighten my back at all. I literally was hunched over like Gollum, if you guys need a reference. And under the pretenses, I ended up going to the ER. While at the ER, they gave me some pretty high dose painkillers because for those of you who work in the medical industry or have been to the ER or whatever, you guys know that, there's a chart of 1 to 10. Leaning over as a 4 to 5, so I could bear it, I could grit my teeth, it was fine. Standing straight up, I felt like I was gonna just fall over with pain. It was about an 8. And I had to address it as such. They gave me some medication, and while I was on said medication, I was sick. I felt like vomiting constantly. There was a number of problems that I couldn't function as a normal human being on this pain medication that they gave me. And that bothers me quite severely, but what bothers me even more is right after I got out of the ER, because they were like, "Are you sure you don't want to rest longer?" and stuff like that, and I told them no. I didn't. I wanted to get to my job. I wanted to take care of stuff there. And that's exactly what I did. And my job was quick on the draw. They got all the paperwork done. My boss constantly was keeping me from, trying to get up, trying to move around. In all due honesty, the place where I work is full of excellent people. And no matter what happens from here on out, I have nothing but respect for them. They have shown me nothing but respect, goodwill, and have been willing to work with me the entire way, to the point to where they are giving me a company doctor. Now, we work at a rehabilitation center, so this isn't a low-key doctor. This is a doctor. This is a good doctor. This is someone who cares about their patients quite a bit. And it's being handed to me on a silver platter. As it stands, I'm still on 90-day probation. They're probably not going to fire me right off the bat. And while it's not my fault, well, it kind of is because of how I injured myself, but it's not completely my fault. They may not keep me on after the 90 days. It's very iffy. And once again, I hold no ill will against them. They're trying to run a company and they're trying to run a job that requires someone who is capable, competent, and always going to be able to do what they need them to do. And that may not be me. I'm out of shape. I don't have, you know, the greatest of bodies right now. And granted, you know, given time, I can fix this. This is not a unfixable problem. I gotta work on building up my core muscles and stuff like that, but it's all fixable and doable. But is it within their time span? I'm no fool. I know how this works, and I also know back injuries are a serious thing, which is why they gave me such strong medicine when I was at the ER. I understand the severity of the situation. And as such, I also understand that if they do end up having to fire me, it's not for ill will or anything like that. It's because they do have a business to run, and they are trying to look out for the business, but they're also trying to look out for me because they feel that I could get hurt again, or that if I'm trying to constantly keep pace, that something could go wrong. It's a real mixture of all kinds of things. And that's something I perfectly understand. What does that mean for the YouTube channel? Well, put bluntly, I'm on Hydros. I'm on something called Pranazon or Pranazon or something like that, and Metazalon. Put bluntly, it's some of this is for pain, some of this is for inflammation, and some of this is for a muscle relaxer. I have to see a doctor later on this upcoming week, and I'm to see a chiropractor this upcoming week. I'm not supposed to be sitting in my chair for too long. I'm not supposed to be standing for too long, which means that I may not be recording or stuff like that too much. But what I can say with a guaranteed fact is I'm gonna try to do at least something. Whether my boss or whether my coworkers are happy with me over it, I don't feel comfortable sitting around anymore. I don't feel comfortable being on my rump or being on my back for prolonged periods of time. It literally bothers me to the point to where I get antsy and frustrated and annoyed. But I also know better than to try and hurt myself again. Listen to the doctor, do as they say, try to get better so I can get back into work, and if everything goes as smoothly as possible, then I'll still have a job, which means I can still bring cool stuff to the channel. If, on the other hand, I don't have a job, well, what money I did earn is going to go to paying bills, because I owed a couple people money, including my mother-in-law, who was nice enough to loan us a large sum of money so that Myra and me could get a bed, so that we could sleep more comfortably at night, which was not cheap, mind you. And she did do this out of the goodness of her heart, but she would like some of that investment back if she can. And I would be more than grateful to give it back to her if I can. I somehow have found a way to surround myself with good people, even if I'm not in the best of shape anymore. I don't know how, and honestly, I probably shouldn't question it too much because, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? However, on that note, this video is to let you guys know what's going on. Let you guys know that I'm not 100. I'm probably not even 70%. And as such, I am gonna be severely limited to what I can and can't do, as well as the fact that I'm legitimately scared. I've never been in this kind of shape before, at least not for a long time. I think the last time was when I messed up my right knee with a large chunk of tree bark hanging out of my leg. That was fun. But aside from that, I really don't think I've ever had any severe problems like this. If anything, I've never visited the ER except for that one time. Oh jeez. So I'm pretty scared. I won't lie. Oh jeez. I have to run back. I have to run. Oh, actually no, I got my map. I can technically teleport back here. I guess it'd be this one. As you guys can see, I've gotten Minecraft back up and running. I'm working on getting a bunch of other stuff back up and running. And with any luck, there won't be too many future problems, I hope. But you guys know what I know now. And that's important to me, because you guys deserve to know what's going on as much as anybody else. And quite frankly, like I said, I feel kind of asinine because these are problems that I don't believe should be problems. I should have took better care of myself. I should have been more careful with how I did things. So, yeah, that's the rub of it. What happens if I do lose my job? Will I be coming back to YouTube full time? Yeah, you're damn right I will be. Will there be changes to the channel? Probably. Depending on how much money I earn from this current job, I will try to invest at least some of that into the channel. So, yeah, I guess that does mean that, there'll be changes to the channel because I'll be investing a bit of my own funds into it. Is there anything important that everybody here needs to know that will, you know, make a big difference? Kind of. I want you guys to keep in mind that I care a lot about both my viewers and my family and my friends, and pretty much if you guys are here, I give a flying damn. And it's the only reason why I make all these videos, even if they're depressing or upsetting, or even if it makes me feel really down. At this point, I feel like you guys are worth it, and you guys deserve it. And I believe that honesty is by far one of the better things someone can have, because if you're not honest, what's the point? You gotta try and keep up a lie, you gotta keep your story straight, you gotta put all this work into what? Lying? Is it worth it? I don't think so. If anything, I think it's quite the opposite. I think it's quite not worth it. But that's my personal perspective. On that note, I'm gonna go now. This video is way too long. As you can see, I'm playing Terraformer Craft Punk, getting a little bit of side work done. Me and Troy still have plenty left to do. Well done, me. Let's go and remove that. Yeah. But while there is still plenty left to do, you know, there's this is me just gathering a bunch of stuff so that I can cool. So I can, you know, mitigate some time later. So I can get off after this, take my medicine, and lay down as the doctor said. Um, anyways, take care, stay safe, stay well. And I want you all to just remember that it's not just the fact that we care. We legitimately enjoy doing this. We care about you guys, and we want to see, you know, you guys enjoy the content and you guys be able to relax. And when I say take care, stay safe, stay well, I legitimately mean it. You guys should take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay well, and I guess not do like me and hurt yourself, you know? Later, everybody. And, yeah, I guess good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. So, yeah, good morning. I wish I sounded better. Okay, anything else I want to do?